Did you know that in Kemetic spirituality, good people go to hell too? That's Boo Fam. Peace and blessings. This is Derric Rakumore. And just real quick, because this was a question that was brought to my attention. What happens to good people? You know, what happens to good people in Kemetic spirituality? Technically, they just go to hell. Okay? They can go to hell as well. Okay, all right, I'm sorry. Let me start over. Let me be fair, okay? Because technically speaking, there is no such thing as hell. There is no place that the divine, there is no heavenly place or a place of just punishment and sorrow that the divine decides, hey, let me reward this individual because they were good, or let me punish this individual because they were bad. No such place exists. No such thing exists in the afterlife. Okay. These were just basically metaphors that were, for the most part, the Catholic Church, they ran with it mainly because of what was it? I think it was Dante's Inferno. They just ran with it. It was one, I forgot, it was one priest, one of the Catholic saints, one of the Catholic priest who actually came up with this whole idea. And then, like I said, they came up with Dante's Inferno, and from there they just ran with it. But like I said, heaven and hell don't even exist in African thinking. Okay. Again, like I said, there is no place that the divine decides, hey, let me punish this individual, let me reward this individual. That's all nonsense. Okay. They're metaphors. Okay. Now, what actually happens in the afterlife is this. If an individual basically in this incarnation, they're going through life and they basically, they go through life and then they make transition. And throughout their entire experience, before they make transition, if they're, not at peace, they have some issues and everything, well, they continue to have those issues in the afterlife. Okay, it doesn't go away. I like to always tell people that basically if an individual is a jerk, in this lifetime, then guess what? In the afterlife, they're going to be a jerk as well. Okay, so if you're experiencing any kind of hardships and all that kind of stuff, and you haven't learned how to overcome them in the incarnation, then you're going to experience that same thing. And technically speaking, this is what people, from a spiritual perspective, are referring to as hell. If you're going through any kind of suffering or anything in this incarnation, then, and you don't overcome it, then you're going to experience that same kind of, misery and so forth and so on in the afterlife. Okay, so what that means is basically it doesn't matter if you're good or bad. Okay, good people basically, they will experience that just as well as bad people will. Okay, so it has nothing to do with that. How do you get out of that? How do you get out of that little trap? Spiritual development. Okay, spiritual development gives you the strength, gives you the power, the fortitude, the empowerment. It empowers you so that you can overcome those situations. Because if you achieve peace, there you go. If you achieve peace in this incarnation, all right, then guess what your afterlife is going to be experiencing? You're going to experience that same peace. Okay, so just wanted to put that out there. Again, like I said, we have to get out of that whole mindset that this is a good versus evil thing. That this is good and bad and all that. Okay, it's about balance. It's about ma'ah. Okay, it's about getting the goddess or the nature ma'at to help us. All right, in our progress. All right. Again, thanks again for your donations. If you got any questions or so, remember, drop me a line. Again, thanks for sharing, subscribing, and liking. Until next time, peace.
Just take it on. Just take take it on to the house. Come on, Tigolo, be strong. Be strong, Tigolo. Be strong. Just take it home.